As we have discussed in prior videos, the U.S. Department of Justice recently updated its guidance on the evaluation of corporate compliance programs. That guidance includes a new section on electronic communications, specifically what companies are doing to preserve business-related communications on personal devices and messaging applications. All those texts, chats, and snaps. Why is the Department of Justice interested in this? The DOJ is encouraging companies to think about how to detect and investigate corporate misconduct. There also may be an unspoken concern that the juicy stuff, the hatching and carrying out of criminal schemes, is more likely to be found in text chats and encrypted messages than in formal memos or company email. Some regulated entities, like broker-dealers, are subject to specific record-keeping requirements. But for most organizations, there are fewer rules of the road. The DOJ acknowledges there's no one-size-fits-all for data preservation. Indeed, there's often no one-size-fits-all even within an organization. But here are some basic questions compliance professionals can ask to help their organizations detect and investigate misconduct, and earn brownie points with the feds, if ever within their crosshairs. Does the company have a policy and procedures for the use of personal devices, communications platforms, and messaging apps? How have the company's policies and procedures been communicated to employees? Do employees know what's expected of them? Are the policies actually enforced? How are violations detected? What are the consequences for violations? Other considerations, which we would expect regulators to appreciate, include technical feasibility. What's even possible from an IT standpoint? Costs. Are the costs of retaining large volumes of data and enforcing a strict retention policy outweighed by the potential benefits? Contracts with vendors. What do they permit? And data privacy. What information about people is the company allowed to keep? For what purpose? This may be more of an issue outside the US than inside the US. A few months ago, when asked about these issues, an SEC official acknowledged the reality that regardless of corporate policies, some employees are going to use unapproved personal devices and messaging apps. He nevertheless offered that when evaluating a company's cooperation with an investigation, the SEC will consider how the company has sought to address that risk. Just starting to think about the risk is a first step.